What is your will, my master?
Hey, what's up, Brady? Quick demo video for you for your Korbanth Malgus. I do have these part of the blades on, obviously, but I did not put on the actual, these guys that go right here. And the reason I didn't do that is because I have to break this guy back down and take these off so that I can fit it into the box that it came with and then ship it back to you. And like the way that these go on, there's two screws that go in here. You got that one right there and then one right here. So this one stays, exposed. But once you tighten this up, what you need to do is take some E6000 or something to put this on each side, right? Because there's two of them. But once you do that, that top screw is hidden, right? So it's going to be hard to take these off. So I didn't want to do that here. So we're just going to demo it like this real quick. This is installed with a Proffie V2. You've got a 2-button setup, right? So your front top switch is your activation, your back is your auxiliary. You've got a stock V2, the stock V2 MPXLs in here with the lens cover and the long pins. And this has a removable chassis, or I'm sorry, it's a removable battery setup. So what you want to do is just unscrew the handle. Everything in the saber is extremely tight. There was just barely enough room to get a 28 millimeter speaker in here. So my choice was, have an easy fit with a 24 millimeter or have it just be a little bit snug and have a 28 millimeter. So I chose to go with a bigger speaker. So as you can see, that chassis stops about right here, and you've got all this room back here for sound resonance, and it sounds really good, right? And then here's your chassis. Your Proffie board up here is just a snap fit down into the shelf, so you can pop this up if you need to and get to your SD card. I got all the sound fonts on here that you sent me last night, and there is a copy of the config file on your SD card in case you want to play around with that. You can pop the board up diagonally, do what you need to do, and then snap it back down. There's really no need to take the board all the way out of the shelf. You got a removable battery setup right here, so spring side for your battery. Yeah, this 28 millimeter speaker barely fits in here, so I'll show you a little trick to make it a little bit easier when you're putting the handle on. We'll throw a battery in first. It's a tight snap fit into the chassis. And as you're putting this on, you just want to twist it, right? Just twist it. It'll go all the way on. And we'll do the same thing when we're taking it off. We don't want to, it's a little bit easier than just throwing it on or pulling it off. If you give it a few twists as you're doing that, everything is perfect. We'll tighten that all the way down. You asked me not to put swing on here, right? So if I swing it on, nothing happens. But you like twist on. Sing super loud. Twist off. So we've got all that. Or we can come over here and hit activation. Nice shine through in your windows. And we'll throw a blade in here real quick. This takes a 1-inch diameter needle-pixel blade. And we will need to lock this blade down. And get your blade retention screw right there, obviously, right? Nice smooth swing, super loud. I think there's 9 sound fonts on here. Clash on Clash.
Second sister.
A good shine through here while you still have your blade in, right?
Elder.
Oh, kept trying to swing it on. Twist on.
The might of the final order will soon be ready. Do not fear their feeble attack, my faithful. Nothing will stop the return of the Sith.
Now in sound fonts that you have preons like that for, you'll get the preon if you just hit the activation, but if you want to skip that and go right to the blade ignite, just go like that. Right.
Lightsabers. See the Sith? Tada no tori sugari da.
It's blue when you're swinging it. Lord Vader. I think we've kind of cycled through that, but you can see everything's working like it should. We'll take the blade back out. There were two of the sound fonts that you sent my way that had blade styles that came with them. So obviously those blade styles were loaded for those particular fonts, and then the rest of them are a kind of mix of what I found on Fet's library, right? So to get the battery back out, again, we'll just twist the handle. But even still, when you get past the threads, because it's a little bit tight, just kind of twist it as you're pulling it out, and it'll come right out on you. Just like that. And then you should be able to come over here from the positive side of the battery, pop it out with your finger, just like that. And that is basically your Malgus. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, we'll try to get this out in the mail to you today. All right, thank you.